Hi. Haha. I'm here a little bit early because I wanted to self-promo a little bit and show you some exciting new things that are coming out. October, nope, not October. October's done. These are coming out November 18th. So, first thing, the wall calendars for a magical 2026. You may have seen the planners, but this is a wall calendar version, and it has some of the art from the planner, but a lot less. So it just has these 12 pages, like in a gorgeous full color wall calendar version. And this is what it is. It doesn't have all the planner is like 168 pages. So this is only like 24, so like 12 with art, and then the full page calendar. So that's coming out November 28th at shop.coloringbookofshadows.com. It's Witchy Home and Garden theme. And there is like little mini spells and beautiful illustrations. I really think you'll like it. Not available in a coloring version. Sorry. Calendars are like only produced in this glossy paper that you can't really color on, but you can write on it. So full color only for that. Hi, Misha. Hi, Caramel. Is your name Caramel? I wish my name was Caramel. That sounds delicious. Okay, and then second thing coming out November 18th is the Yule books. So I don't know if you know, but in June I came out with Letha Summer Solstice books, and these are the Yule versions. So they are identical cousins. This one is the Coloring Book of Shadows. So it's a coloring book. It's all single-sided print, so only printed on the right-hand page here. And it's a spell book. It's a book of symbolism. There's mini spells, there's big spells, there's lots of correspondences and symbolism and things like that. And it's quite beautiful. So some of it you might recognize from my Yule Special Edition PDF, but there's tons of new stuff like this. I spent a couple months expanding this out. And the reason it's an identical cousin with the full color version, Caramel, yes, okay. How beautiful. So yes, okay, I'm just thinking about Caramel. I'm sorry. It's just like so warm and sweet and wholesome and delicious. Okay, back to this. So the reason they're identical cousins is they have the same information and pretty much the same art, but this one's already in full color. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I love them both. Something about the full color one though is really got me stoked this week. The full color one is a little bit expanded. It has a little bit of extra stuff on this left-hand page here. There's room for your notes, and that's because magic is not a spectator sport. I know you're going to find more things, more lore, more mini spells, or like want to write about your own experiences. So that's what this side is for. And then look how beautiful. Look how sweet. Talk about wholesome. Okay. Just like something about processions. Look at this. I love that guy so much. Okay. Is it a bear? Is it a human in a bear costume with antlers? I don't know. Look at these little sweeties. Oh my God. So it has the same information as the coloring book and similar art, slightly different format. So that's what that is. Very brief history, very brief history. And legends, look at these little cutie pies. I'm a huge fan of Yule. Always have been, always will be. I don't know, just the whole trip. I love it. So symbolism, inspiration for days and years. My dad had these books from the 1950s. They were these big Christmas books. just like filled with like songs and stories and art. And I used to like look at them for hours. My mom would like bring them out every Christmas and I would like look at them for hours. So sort of my inspiration for doing this whole series, which has been more intense than I thought it would be because I was like, oh yeah, I'll do one for each of the 8 Sabbats and I have some of the art already. Easy, right? Got into it and that's 16 books. Like even though these are twins, it's a lot to color, even with my assistant's help. And even though I had some of the art for these, like I did a lot of new art. Like, so these creepy characters, I love creepy Yule characters. I think you do too, probably. So there was a lot of new stuff that is in both of these books. So anyway, it's taking a little bit longer. I'm shooting for 2 per year. So Letha and Yule are coming out. Letha's already out. Yule's coming out in a couple weeks. I am busy at work with Ostara and Mabon for 2026. And then hoping to do 2 more per year until I have all 8. So anyway, these are coming out. So gorgeous. These are coming out October. Oh my God, I keep saying October. It's November. These are coming out November 18th. Look how sweet. Look at this little procession. The snowy ground. So beautiful. Stargazing. Okay, time for coloring. This creepy mask. Because you don't have to stop wearing costumes just because Samhain is past. Yule is a great time for creepy costumes as well. So anyway, then foods and kitchen. I will do a whole live on this because I'm like, I guess maybe, well, am I a little obsessed with this? Perhaps. Cookies, like I love cookies. Look at the detail. Look at the beautiful, so beautiful. The stone texture. Ornaments, ways to decorate, and then gifts. With tags of 3 of my favorite inspirational witches, which would be Fiona Horn, Phyllis Carrot, and Starhawk. And then these postcards, the coloring book version, obviously you can color them yourself, but then the full color would be like copy them and send them out. Yeah. Woo, there I am. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Thank you, Witchworks Coven. The 18th of November is your son's birthday. How lovely. Witchy mommy. Okay, so yes, these are coming on the 18th. Twin cousins, Yule in full color and black and white. And wall calendars in full color. Okay. Onwards to the coloring session. Today I'm coloring in Coloring Book of Shadows, Bold and Easy Magic by me, Amy Chesry. I will be using alcohol markers, which, disclaimer, they bleed through like a lot. So you got to put scrap paper under the page as you color and only use them in single-sided books unless you want to totally toast the backside of the page. So if this is your first time joining me for a coloring session, these are chill coloring sessions. They are mostly instruction-free. The point is not for me to explain what I'm doing, although sometimes I do. It's more just to give a time and space for us to relax and enjoy some of the benefits of doing art without pressure or expectations. So we do our best. We don't beat ourselves up for beating ourselves up. Sometimes pages don't turn out the way we expected them to. Talking to you, crazy pink page. But it's part of the learning process. The point of these coloring sessions is just to watch the color come out on the page. Here's another crazy pink page that I did last week. Totally wild and unexpected. I had a good time doing it. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it is what happened. And, if you color something you don't like, I saw someone in a group the other day ask, what do you do if you mess up a page or you don't like what you colored? I'll show you what you do right now. You turn the page and you do another one. So, you ready for that? I'm sorry, Nona Med 08, did you ask me a question? Yes, these are my books. Thank you so much. Yes, these are my books. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can see more at coloringbookofshadows.com. And there will be a replay posted on YouTube and Facebook. So, okay. So what do I use for coloring today? I'm using Ohuhu alcohol markers. And as I mentioned a minute ago, they totally bleed through. So always put like scrap paper and use them when you color under your page, and then use them in single-sided books. But I like colored pencils too. Like I might personally like colored pencils more. I find them easier, but I've been playing with alcohol markers, and I like markers too. I'm just trying to get more comfortable with them. So I use both. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. But I think I'm going to go back. I've been experimenting a little with some wilder pages. Like last week, I just like really let myself play, which felt great. But today I want to go back to the style I was doing in the beginning of the book, where I used like more of a parchment color with like a little bit of a colorful background. So I like these sessions just to chill too. So just watch the color go down, listen to the sound of it, take the pressure off of ourselves, and just enjoy the benefits of doing art without the pressure, because it feels nice. It's a nice way to relax. And myself included, sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, like to color good or do something you can post and like get a lot of likes. And that can be nice, like no judgy, can be good. But it's just nice to relax too, and remember why we do coloring, and like why we did it when we were kids is because it was fun. It felt good. So we try to focus on having it feel good instead of the outcome. Thank you so much. You're sweet. You, Nona Med 08. Ah, that's a calming color. I feel nice already. Okay. I didn't swatch today. I just kind of am going for it. I like pulled some colors out and gonna just let myself enjoy. Okay, thinking in my brain. Sometimes I gotta just turn the book upside down. A little messy over here, but that's okay. It's called artistic texture. Glad you're curious. Stay curious, my friend. It's important. Let's see what I come up with. I'm always curious too, like to see what's gonna happen when I color live. Oh goodness. Hopefully no panicking today. It's been a while. It's been a while since I had a live panic. Oh my God. It was a learning lesson. Just a little bit of dark in the corners. Oops, that was more than I wanted, but that's okay. Keep going. Getting into the groove here. Ooh, starting to breathe a little bit. No nails. Nope. I know. I can't do nails. I think it looks nice on other people, but just not my thing. I have to keep my nails really short or they drive me crazy. I know, if you can color with long nails, if you can do anything with long nails, like if you can make it through the day with long nails, I am very impressed. Good for you, but I cannot do it. Someone else, what are you saying? Melissa? Oh, thanks. Oh, it's just so much practice, Melissa. If yours looks like a toddler colored it, one, you're probably judging yourself harsher than other people would. Two, it's just a matter of practice. Like a lot of practice. So this is my 9th year of doing Coloring Book of Shadows. So that's how long I've been coloring for. Not just doing the art, but like doing the coloring. And I don't want this to sound discouraging, but art progress takes time. Like you will make progress and see progress, but it will take time and probably be slower than you want, which is why doing it because you enjoy it. Even if it looks like a toddler, like toddlers have the most fun when they're coloring. Keep that in mind. Like they're really doing it for the right reasons. It's because it feels good to them. And you will see progress if you keep going. It does take time. I think I've mentioned this a few times. And I kind of almost hate to say it because I don't want to discourage anyone or tell you that it's going to take forever. But like I was literally telling a friend the other day that, well, now it's been a couple weeks, but I thought, 2 years my drawing skills would get to where I wanted, but no, it took about 9. And if you look back like over a month, you might not see progress, but then if you look over a year, if you look over 2 years, you will see progress. And the point is to enjoy it, and enjoy it in the moment, and then let progress be slow. So that's, I don't know. There might be someone out there that makes fast progress with art, but for me personally, it takes time, which is nice because I enjoy it. So I try to keep that in mind. But it's not just for coloring, it's like for drawing, it's for anything, Oh, thanks, Nona Med 08. I'm glad you like it. Oh yeah, markers, yeah. Markers, Melissa. Markers are like a beast. They really do take more. I'm still working on markers. Like I'm not where you know, I see other people color with markers, and they definitely, they have more experience than I do. Let's put it that way. They have a lot more practice than I do. And their stuff, you know, shows that. And then the only way that I can improve my skills is by practicing. So here I am. I'm definitely more comfortable with pencils too. I think pencils are a little more forgiving. But yeah, painting too. So I've been doing watercolor painting for a few years, and I got pretty good at, I thought I got pretty good at like still lifes, and I was doing magic and ritual stuff, which was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. But I wanted to paint landscape. And I thought, oh, I'll just, you know, switch to landscape. I'm pretty good. I'll switch to landscape and I'll be pretty good at landscape. Nope. It's like starting over again. And that can be frustrating too. Like I know that feeling, like you're back to elementary, you know. Like the past 2 months, I thought I was kind of on a roll over the summer. Like I was doing some good paintings, and I was like, oh, I've reached a new level. Nope. Like I've been kind of, you know, the past 2 months, I've only done 2 or 3 pieces that I am very happy with. But I enjoy the process. And then when I do a piece that I'm happy with, like it feels really good and I see progress. But it's slow progress, and that's okay. It's just kind of the way it is. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to look up. Or should I just get a reference? Let's see here. Get myself a quartz. Let's do a real life reference just for fun since I can. So, no, I'm glad you like the free wallpaper. I'm glad you like the free wallpaper. If you're not signed up for my email list, sign up because I send lots of freebies. I send a free wallpaper every month, like a phone wallpaper in color, and I send like free pages. Okay, so right now I'm looking at this crystal and how it behaves. So you can see some of the background color in the middle of the facets, and then like lighter at the edges, and then I see some darker spots. So I'm gonna do it more simply. I'm not gonna try to get every single detail that I saw in and this is a crackle quartz anyway, so it's got more detail. It's pretty, isn't it? I'm just going to do one of my tricks for transparency, which is to put a little of the background color. Even that, look at that. Even that like looks like a transparent crystal, right? Kind of, a little bit. So, Mountain Spirit Rock Shop is here. Oh my goodness. Do you recognize this, Mountain Spirit Rock Shop? When you see a rock from your shop, Mountain Spirit, do you recognize it instantly? Even though you've sold thousands of rocks. Mountain Spirit Rock Shop is one of the premier resellers of my books. There are not that many, but I do have a new wholesale system set up. So if you know of a witchy little shop that might want to carry my stuff, you can have them contact me. Yeah, take your time on that, Melissa. Some of those pages with the shelves and like lots of things on them, they take a lot of time to do. Someone recently, Calamity Crafts on Instagram, Vicky, her name is Vicky. She posted in my coloring group too on Facebook. She did a page from Season of the Witch that took 20 hours. But she did it meticulously, like it's gorgeous. Like everything was just shaded with love and care. Like sometimes I go pretty quick on these, you know, like I'm just trying to get it done in an hour or 45 minutes or whatever. But everything, the shading and like the beauty, it was just gorgeous. And I think it took her 2 years too. Like it was a page she started last year and didn't finish. So there's really no time limit on it. Like, I don't know. Like for me personally, I can only speak for me, but the pressure to finish, especially with a hobby, like the pressure to finish is just not fun. So if we can take that pressure off and just enjoy what we do, like enjoy the moment of it. It's really good practice for living in the moment too. Like trying to rush the outcome, you know, if you listen to any like manifestation stuff, trying to rush the outcome of things like just makes the whole thing not as fun. Easier said than done, but it's just something to think about, you know, like, are we putting too much pressure on ourselves? I know I certainly do a lot. And our intentions can be good, right? Like I was feeling it today. There's like a lot of things I want to do. I want to paint. I want to color. I want to draw. I want to work on my graphic novel that I've been working on for 3 years and I'm not finished with yet. I want to work on the Astara book and the Maven book, and like I couldn't do it all today. I had to. I want to play video games. You know, I want to work out. I want to go outside and enjoy nature. Spend time with my kitties. Sometimes it's okay to let some of it go and just do as much as you can today. So like our intentions are good to pressure ourselves sometimes, but once it starts feeling rushed or like not good, then it's maybe time to consider rethinking that. You know? Melissa, you like to do the busy pages. I know, me too. I like the ones with lots of stuff. I like to make them. I like to color them. Nona Med 08 is curious how I will do the flames. I am also curious how I will do the flames. Let's see how I will do it. But yeah, this is looking nice actually. I'm having a kind of a good time here. I feel like I'm back in the groove. Not that I totally lost my coloring groove, but maybe a little bit. I guess I was just experimenting. I was in an experimental phase, which is a good thing. Okay, I'm going to just do a little bit of shadow here, just to make it dynamic. Also, this page in Bold and Easy Magic by me, Amy Chesery. You can get this free in Grimoire Club as a mini printable version. But you can also buy the paperback like I'm using here. Or a printable. You can buy like a bigger printable that you don't have to work for or wait for, since I send you one edition of Grimoire Club per week. So they come over time if you go for the free ones. But it's worth the wait. Okay, that was a lot of explanation. But this page is very important. So it's how to train your senses for psychic development and heightened awareness. So listen to your energetic self. What am I feeling in my gut, in my body? How does that compare to my thoughts in my head? That right there is something to like, you could ponder for an entire week. Like, what are you thinking and what are you feeling in your gut and your body versus what your brain is telling you? It's a really important distinction. What are my senses? What am I sensing? What are my emotions? And what is my vibe or my energy? Melissa, that's a great comment. I can enjoy time with my cats outside. It's true. It's true. Okay. And then the energetics of others. So that's the energetic of yourself and the energetics of others. Sensing the energy of people, animals, plants, objects, and elements. Like, just really let yourself observe the energy of the world around you. I can really feel it with one of my cats, my kitty Toady, just across the room. He just has this most delightful energy. Oh my gosh. He's just, he just lights me up. And then journeying inside a crystal or plant in your mind's eye. That's a really fun, trippy one. So you basically just do a little meditation where you journey inside a plant or a crystal, and then like you feel into that. It's a really interesting experience. I recommend you try it. So yes, this is a coloring book, but the magic is pretty deep. I mean, that right there, this paragraph here, I know it's not the most interesting thing to color a paragraph, but it is what it is. And it's some witchy wisdom right there. Like, there's a lot. You can dig into a lot right there. Now I shall color the flame. I see people do flames two different ways, like dark at the bottom, light at the top. Light at the bottom, dark at the top. I usually do light at the bottom, dark at the top. But that's another interesting experience. Like, gaze at a flame for a good 20 minutes. Hi, Nessa. You can watch the replay. Thanks for joining. The replays are most reliably posted on YouTube. There's like a whole section for live videos, and it's pretty easy to find. Facebook, they kind of get lost in the feed, and Instagram, like, I only do that like half the time. But YouTube is very reliable. Like, they will instantly post the replay there. And it's easy to find because it's like in the live tab. Okay. Well, I'm having a pretty good time with this, I gotta say. So, what next? I was gonna color that white candle, but you know, I kind of like it just as it is. And I think it matches the crystal. Like, it's a nice balance on the page that I'm seeing. So I think I might just leave it. Keep it simple. And then I'm going to do this border in gold, like, because I'm obsessed with that shiny gold paint. I'm going to do the border in gold, but I like to kind of color the border a little bit first and then do the gold over it. You guys are lovely, each and every one of you. Like, I'm not just saying that. I've really just met the kindest, most lovely people over the past 9 years of doing this. You know, I think my art attracts people who maybe are similar to me, and it probably repels people, which is the job of the art, I guess. But it's a gentle yet powerful group of witches. And big hearts. How beautiful. Oh, this is just simple but lovely. Okay. Let's see. My paint water is dirty. I'm just gonna happen to have a cup and a clean glass of water. There we go. So, oh, let's see, Melissa. Yeah, I think you can post a picture of your page in the YouTube comments. But if you are on Facebook, I recommend joining the Coloring Book of Shadows Coloring Coven group. It is a private group. It is fully moderated. I am about to use the Kuretake Starry colors. Kuretake Starry colors. Watercolors. They're very metallic. Sorry, two thoughts at once. But yeah, if you're on Facebook, join the Coloring Coven. It's great. It's been going for like 8 or 9 years, and it's just a really nice, supportive group. And it's fully moderated, so no buttholes allowed. I just keep it, I don't know. I try to set the tone for a really positive experience, and I think it's a very positive experience. And it's nice, even if you don't post anything, it's nice to just get inspiration and see what other people post. We usually have a couple people posting per day, sometimes more, sometimes less. I also have a Discord group, which I will admit I have not given enough time and energy to. So you can DM me if you want access to that. I need to like gather my resolve and post there more often. So we have some other people that post and share there. But you can always just DM me too. Or if you post it on Instagram, I try to repost people's coloring. I don't always. Sometimes I do. I will admit I go into like a black hole. I go into like an introvert's black hole type situation, you know. But it always inspires me to see what people post. No buttholes in the group, right, Mel? We all have our moments, but I really do. I really hope that wasn't like the wrong way to say it, but I don't know. You know how some groups just take on a flavor, you know? I have worked really hard to keep mine moderated and very positive. It is, I have noticed it's kind of interesting, like a lot of coloring groups. I mean, they take on, like if one person like posts a negative post, then like everyone starts posting negative posts. And we all have negative emotions and bad days, and there are no negative emotions. It's just emotions, right? Like, but I don't know. I really try to keep the group like a positive place. And there's also like a big, I don't know. There's a lot of subtleties, like saying you're not happy with the page you colored. We all get that. Like I've been there, you've been there. It happens. It's completely understandable. but like ripping on yourself in a way that you wouldn't rip on someone else, you know. One of the rules of the group is to be kind to yourself and others. So there you have it. And I like to use splattery paint, so I do a lot of it. Oh, thanks, Nessa. Yeah, I like the way that I was really enjoying the way that I did the first section of this book. So I kind of went back to that today and it felt nice. And then a little bit of gold on the edge. Yeah, and I have to moderate the group too. Like I have to spend time there. So I really do try to keep it a place that I would want to hang out, you know. It's kind of interesting. I really don't have to do much anymore. Like, it's very rare that I have to decline a post. It's been like, I think it's probably been like months since I've had to decline a post. Like, the tone sort of sets itself. It's group behavior, you know. I don't know. And I don't want to discourage you. If you are discouraged, it's okay to post and ask for support or ask for feedback or encouragement. Like, you know, we're always there for that. I think you would find lots of like-minded witches cheering you on if you posted something and said you were frustrated or discouraged. Because we've all certainly been there. Oh, yay, you posted 5 pictures. I can't wait to see them, Melissa. I will look and I will approve them as soon as I am done. Which is very soon here. This one's coming to a nice, satisfying ending. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Very simple, but like the drop shadow on this made a huge difference. Look, just like a tiny, tiny bit. I barely had to do anything for the crystal. I thought I would have to do a lot more, but just a little bit of the beige underneath it really made it look translucent, and then like a little bit of shadow under the leaf and the candle. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. And I had a really good time doing it. Even more important, I had fun. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Join me next week. I will keep going and I will do this page where we will experiment and learn to trust our inner guidance. Ooh, good times. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. That was really fun. Yes, as Melissa did, feel free to post it in the group on Facebook or on the Discord. DM me if you want access to that. Or just DM me your pick if you want to keep it private. I still want to see what you colored. And I'll see you next time. Okay, right on. Thanks for joining me.